I can't believe I ate that whole thing.
You ate it, Ralph.
I can't believe I ate that whole thing.
No, Ralph. Oh,
I can't believe I ate that whole thing.
Now you're local on the 8s.
Oh, hey! Yeah. Bad, baby, bad!
Channel 8 at 5:30.
Check it out, man. The question you gotta ask yourself is how badly do you want to see the greatest fucking rock and roll show on the fucking earth, right? You're talking about passing around Johnson in the audience. You're talking about up in Detroit, Rock City, brother.
Oh, what I'm gonna do to you.
I'm so angry.
We apologize for the profanity, which he also said on our air.
Bunch of guys who make bad music, dress like freaks, and wear more makeup than all my sisters combined? No. These assholes gotta stop.
Now starts the IA Music Podcast.
Are we back on? Let's go.
All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the IA Music Podcast. I'm your host, Omar. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. I got a special guest today with me. He goes by the name of Jerrod. Jerrod Storm, right?
Yes.
How's it going, Jerrod?
I'm well. How are you?
Pretty good. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the IA Podcast, man.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, Jerrod is from the Imperial Valley Kayak Club, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to talk about. We're going to talk about Imperial Valley Kayak Club and what you got going on over there in the Imperial Valley, pretty much.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
How you been, man? How's your day going so far?
Oh man, it's been long. I'm kind of tired, but we're here.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's fucking do this. We talked about it for long enough, you know.
Yeah. I've been talking. I've been wanting to get you on the show, get you on the podcast, talk about like I said, what's going on in the valley and you coming out here. And thanks for coming out here. Thanks for coming to San Diego. What are we doing out here?
We were, young man invited me to come and show with him tonight at the Bar Basic Pizza downtown.
Right.
So we've been coming down like the first Tuesday of each month for that.
Just to sell some of your art.
Yeah, just to, not even to sell all the time. Just to show and hang out, and kind of
Connect with people.
get out of the valley for a minute and connect with some different people, I guess.
Yeah. How long have you been doing this art stuff, man? I mean, we barely met, but you've been doing this art stuff for a while, right?
For a minute, yeah. Dude, I don't know, like 12 years probably.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
What type of art is it? I mean, what type of art is it do you usually do?
I like to do a lot of collage stuff.
Right.
Like mixed media, like found objects,
Right.
type stuff.
I don't want to use the word art too much this time of the podcast.
For sure.
I don't know.
Stuff works
is it
too.
Stuff? Yeah.
Like stuff.
I even told Manners, in his episode that I don't want to use the word art, but it is pretty much.
I think art gets overused sometimes.
It does, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it is there's type of different different types of
anything
art.
could be an art. Like art is a matter of intent. I think more than anything.
Right. Right. That's why what you were doing. I don't know if it was like sculptures because you do a lot of
I do a lot of like sculptures and furniture also. Like I do a lot of furniture. Just random drawing.
Restoration type shit?
Some restoration stuff. I've taught like some of the classes for restoration at my friend's shop. Dude,
How do you do that? How do you teach the restoration
things.
classes?
Oh man. Dude, we were just talking about classes earlier for him.
Yeah.
I don't know. You kind of just break it down into steps that you can explain easily and just guide everybody through it, I guess.
So you just grab like a piece of
No,
like something old?
Nah, well, I mean, you could
Vintage?
You know, like we usually have them bring their own table or chair or something like that, and then just kind of guide them through the steps of like sanding it, painting it.
Right, I was gonna say there's a lot of sanding. It's a lot of like wood shop type stuff.
Yeah, but it's cool. It's like usually older ladies and they have fun. Like it's something different for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause restoration would be. I mean, that'd be something cool to fucking do. I'm turning something into brand new. Oh yeah, it's cool. It sounds cool. Drinking the water. Yeah.
I have cotton mouth so bad right now.
Yeah. So when did you want to start Imperial Valley Kayak Club?
Oh man, I don't know. Like I was like pretty much at the end of like my lease agreement I had with the space I had before, and then that space had just opened up next to Derek and Ernie.
Yeah.
And I kind of just like that's just kind of the way that things worked out.
Right.
Like the name really doesn't mean anything. Like I just have a kayak hanging above the fucking thing.
Yeah.
I've never kayaked in my life.
You just said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna name with that."
Well, yeah, no, I don't know. Like, okay, so my friend, like, okay, like the tweakers like to they like to sell things to the people that have like shops downtown or whatever, or they'll try to, and this lady hit up my friend Kayla one time, and she was like, she hit me with a message. She's like, "Hey, you want a canoe?" And I was like, "Dude, fuck yeah, I want a canoe." And then she showed up, and it was this giant old kayak, and like I originally intended to restore it, and okay, don't know. It's like a whole thing. No, so
we got time. If you got time.
So and then I moved to the new spot, and I didn't have anywhere to put it. Like my old shop, I could just kind of stash away in the corner, and like I don't know, it looked cool, kind of.
Yeah,
I'll give it that. But that was about it. And then I moved to the new spot, and I didn't have anywhere to put it. And it was like, well, like I'd already decided I was going to do a gallery, and I didn't have a name for it yet. And
that was the initial start. Was the gallery? That's what you wanted to do?
Yeah, initially, yeah, it was going to be the gallery in the front. And I didn't have a name for it. Yeah. And I'd kind of like joked around with this girl I was with at the time. She always, like, what the fuck are you going to do with that thing? Yeah. Like, you're never going to restore it. I was like, hey, maybe I'll start a kayak club one day, man. And then I kind of did. And
there you go.
Cool. Yeah. That's it. Like,
but you wanted to start the club for the artists, right?
Yeah, I wanted to start the gallery for sure. The name is just, like I said, it means fucking nothing. It's just, like, it gets people's attention more than anything, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it just has nothing to do with the business itself.
Fuck no.
That's the exact thing. Same here. But that's what I'm talking about. So the
randomness.
show, yeah. So how's that working out for you? I mean, is it working out? I mean, as far as people liking it in the valley?
I don't know, young man. People, you like it? Okay. Yeah, I guess so.
It's something to do, right?
Yeah, it's something to do. It's young.
I think it's dope.
I think it's try and do something, a little bit different, a little bit better each time, and like just hope for the best, I guess.
I went to one of the shows. I went to the Young Miners shows.
Yeah,
and that was
a dope one.
That was fun. I went to the opener one and the show opening. I think that's one of the best ones when you go to the show opening. The second day, third day, it's kind of cool. But I think to experience as far as the artists going the opening day.
Yeah,
I think that's the key. And the fact that you made it on a Thursday was even awesome. Was it Thursday?
It was on a Thursday, huh?
Yeah, it was a Thursday. Yeah, might have been a Thursday.
I think so.
Wednesday.
I think it was a Thursday.
Okay. Yeah, and I went there. I was like, oh man, this is cool. Especially that you got strangers.
I was playing with the days a lot then. You know what I mean? Like
right.
We didn't really have like the whole Fiesta on Fist thing. We hadn't even started it yet. Like it was just like we were just doing just the shows, and then.
I was probably like
the second one or third one.
Yeah, I think you're like the third one.
Solo shows?
Yeah. Third? No, you're the fourth. You're the fourth, I think.
What makes you want to do solo shows?
I don't know. I
Do
just like doing them.
Do they have to have enough art
Yeah. No. Yeah.
to do
for
it?
sure.
Yeah. Qualifications in a way.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I like to see, people that are like obviously putting in the time. Like there's.
Can you tell who's really putting in the time and who's not?
Yeah. You can tell.
And who's serious
you can tell
about it,
whenever. Yeah.
With the expansion, with the art going on over there, because there's a lot of people who want to do art now. They probably come to you and be like, "Hey, let's do a show and this and that."
I like to do I like to do group shows also, and go just look at all the other shows and just kind of see, like who's around, that sort of thing. Like I like from my standpoint, like if we set a date for something, like I expect whoever the artist is gonna like pull their weight with it, because I mean, as far as like self-promoting or even like I've had people bail on me before, like I did one of my shows last year, and like originally I wasn't gonna do it. Like I had a different artist lined up, and like I'm not gonna I won't say any names or anything like that, but like the day before they hit me up and they're like, "Hey, I can't do it." So it was like, fuck, okay. Like I guess I'm doing my show now.
Right,
I
mean, you already promoted the show, right?
Yeah, I'd promoted. I mean, I'd promoted just a show. Like I hadn't promoted like a show for anybody, because I hadn't, like he'd confirmed. He confirmed with me, and then like it, like just communication. Yeah. So I mean, like I like to know that whoever I set a show for is gonna come through, and I think like the group shows and the art walks are a good way to do that, and just to kind of see like what there is, I guess,
and who's serious about
that, and who's serious about doing it.
Okay.
Because like everybody wants to be an artist, until it comes time to like realizing what all is involved in that.
The work behind it.
Freaking young man's fucking laughing. Yeah.
We also got Young Man. You've been saying we also got Young Man in here.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Manners.
Yeah.
What's happening? But you also, is that why the Fiesta on Fifth? That's why you started doing the Fiesta on Fifth too.
No, that was just something that like we talked about.
That's a group show, right? We were saying
like that's that's like our little block party thing that we do, like with myself and Derek and Ernie, like the Scordian Strangers Bar.
Right.
Like that was something that we just decided that we should do, because like we're all three right there. And like that's all that you really need for like a block party.
That worked out just fucking perfect, huh?
Yeah.
Like aligned, that those three businesses just aligned fucking well.
Yeah, just right there. Yeah. 'Cause, I mean, that's like the foundation of every freaking, like little fair thing, art, whatever, like in the valley or most places for that matter. So just
Strangers, Discordia.
Yeah.
And yourself.
Yeah, and then
and the tattoo company across the street.
Yeah, they're across the street.
You just had their the gallery, right?
I still have for this weekend and next weekend I have the Black Lodge guys in there.
That's what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
When can they check that out, man?
It's freaking sick.
One of the openings.
Fridays, and the next 2 Fridays and Saturdays, from 8 to midnight.
Right.
I think we'll see. Sometimes I close early. Sometimes I stay open late.
Right. That's still
that's pretty general.
That's also another way to get the name out there, right?
Yeah.
The artist.
Yeah. Yeah. No, like I mean,
if you see, I'm thinking if I see an artist painting that I like from a tattoo artist, I'm like, oh shit, I want that one.
Yeah. No. Yeah. For sure. It's like their walls are covered, you know, even more over at the tattoo shop with all their stuff, and it's like, you know, like maybe, you know, not a lot of people have seen their stuff because like all those dudes are freaking awesome, like in their own right at what they do, you know. So
a lot of work
behind
it.
Yeah, man. Like Colton shit is, you know what I mean? Like it's freaking ridiculous. Like all the little dots. Like fuck.
And how's he getting better? I gotta talk to Colton too. I gotta get him on the podcast. How's he getting better? He's getting better because there's somebody in there, right?
Dude, yeah.
A mentor?
He's
or somebody?
Yeah, he's in there, man. Like,
or what do you call that when somebody's
a mentor, apprentice.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, but like, you know, I mean, his stuff's sick.
Yeah. I started thinking a lot of work behind. I started thinking about a lot of work behind the artist painting itself, because it is a lot of work.
Yeah.
You know, talking to Manners, I was able to talk to Manners, talking to you, I really had a lot of artists in here, but I want to see what their story's about, what they have going on. I've told Manners that before.
Lord.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, like, you know, I want to know what type of work is it though, you know, because like I told you guys before we opened the mics, it's a game that I don't know. And it's a game that I don't know, and it's a game that I'm trying to learn, you know. Not learn, but, you know.
Yeah.
I want to know what it's about, you know. I'm an outsider looking in. So it's like, oh shit, like, you know, I see it's a lot of work, so I'm like, oh shit. Having you guys on here, it's like, okay, I want to know what this is about. That's why I wanted to have you on here. And yet, Manners.
It's I don't know. I mean, it's a lot of work, for sure. For sure.
Is it tough?
Dude, oh yeah.
I mean, when you're not selling.
When you're not selling, it's tough, and when you're selling, it's fucking amazing. You know, it's all big waves. Like, you know, it's.
You don't think about that though, right?
Yeah, no, yeah. I just for me, like I just like to do what I want to do. You know, like I have like my little style, and I don't want to sound like cocky or anything like that, but like I'm pretty, like, when, you know, as far as like some things I'm really good at and some things I'm horrible at, but you know, like I like to exploit the things that I'm good at, you know, like for my own gain, I guess.
Because you think you'll sell
myself, yeah.
And how do you go into creating something?
Oh, dude. A lot of pot.
Yeah.
Sometimes some insomnia. A little bit of childhood trauma.
Right.
You know, for good measure. It's freaking.
Do you overthink things?
Oh yeah. I overthink things a lot. A lot. I'm not so bad anymore. But like. I'm getting better. I'm getting better, man. For a while I overthink things quite a bit, and like, you know,
childhood trauma. Where are you from, man?
Illinois.
Yeah. How'd you end up in El Centro? Or the Valley?
Well, I got a DUI when I was 18, and they agreed to drop the charges if I joined the military. So I joined the Navy and ended up at the base down there by Sealy for 3.5, 4-ish years, and then just kind of hung out afterwards. Like I've been here for like 12 years.
Yeah.
You know.
So you've seen it change?
Yeah.
Up and down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, and it's cool, like, to, like, you know, like, I'm not, I don't know how to, sorry, I had, so, you know,
it's all right.
the fungus.
What a buy podcast. It's promo time. Quick break from episode 98 featuring Jerrod Storm from the Imperial Valley Kayak Club. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening as always. Much appreciated. Hope you're enjoying that episode. Hope you're enjoying that beautiful plant we provided for you. A nice little scenery for a change here at the 8s. Hope you're enjoying that painting brought to you by Nasty Art also. But today we'll be talking about Audible. Audible is offering the listeners of the iPodcast a free audiobook download with a free 30-day trial to give you the opportunity to check out the service. They have some amazing titles to choose from. Some of my favorites include stories of horror because I like to get spooky every now and then, stories of comedy because I like to laugh, stories of romance because I like to touch my inner emo side, or even stories of radio because I like to learn how the industry works. To download your audiobook today, go to audibletrial.com/iapodcast. That is audibletrial.com/iapodcast or text iatepodcast to 500. That is iatepodcast to 500 for a free audiobook and a free 30-day trial. That is iatepodcast to 500 today. Audible.com. Check it out right now. Bottom line is, if you like podcasts, I'm sure you'll like to listen to a good audio book. Peace. I hear you. You know what I mean? So, growing up, it's, whatever.
Yeah.
So you're out in the valley, you decided to, do the service. Thank you for that.
No, it's man. I got out and, I was married at the time and I got a house and I got a divorce and then, so I got a divorce and then I kind of let go of the house and I was before I moved into my old spot, I was whenever whenever I did the work on the bourgeois store that just burned down, I was living in my truck at that time, waiting for them to move out, so I could get in, and it was it's been a lot of ups and downs.
You had that mindset though to get into that bourgeois store after they bounced?
Huh?
You had the mindset to get into that store?
Yeah, no, yeah. Well, that was they put we talked about it a little bit before they actually moved, and yeah. So yeah, no, that was, man. I miss that place sometimes.
That place is dope. That place was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had the big ass ceilings in it and shit.
Yeah, it was good. It was like a big storage.
Dude, yeah.
Like a big storage unit. With a little side bathroom and a place where you can sell skateboards or sell whatever in the back, in the front. Yeah, man. Bunch of shows, Prince rooms.
Yeah.
And so you got that place, and then how long were you there for? A little bit?
A year.
A year?
Yeah. And then I've been down where I am for...
Oh, Fifth, right?
5th Street for a year and a half or some shit.
Yeah? You probably seen some crazy shit out there, right?
Oh, dude, it's great. It's great. It's so good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
How's it going out there? I mean, is it still, getting cleaned up? Is it cool, or is it...
Man, it's cool. I'm probably a little desensitized to it,
Mm-hmm.
I see it every fucking day, but I don't know. I think it's gotten better. There are certain businesses down there that have moved to different locations, and I think that's helped a little bit, kind of
because of that problem. Running problem?
Yeah, man. Yeah, no, it's a whole thing down there, man. Because there's I don't know, not the majority of those the people we get new shipments in on the buses every couple of weeks. There'll be this new group of 10, 20 people that just shows up. And then a couple of days later, they'll freaking...
Are they from out here?
They're from San Diego and Yuma and Phoenix.
Why is that the drop-off point?
because it's the middle of fucking nowhere. You know what I mean? Like if you, I don't know, like a homeless dude in PB, like, you know, like if you put him on a bus to El Cajon, like odds are, you know, he could make his way back to PB pretty fucking easily.
Right.
But if you bust him to El Centro, like the fuck's he gonna do once he gets there? You know, like, so there's, yeah, like, I mean, there's like a charity down there, and, you know, like one of the things that they do really well is like if they can verify where, you know, the person's from, like they'll pay for the bus ticket for them to go back.
Okay.
So like they do that very well.
When you guys throw the events, they come out. They come out, though, right?
Once in a while, man. Once in a while, like there was one time with a lady, and like it was, you know, like, man, I called the cops, but like for the most, and then like once in a while, like one of them will like they come in and check out the gallery once in a while too. You know, like I just let them check it out and kind of watch people's faces. It's a fucking trip,
right?
You know. Yeah, no, I don't know. And like, you know, a lot of those dudes, like I'm cool with, you know, and like I don't know, like yeah, like I'm cool with them, you know. And I mean, I think that's pretty much just like a good, you know.
Yeah, I mean, we're not gonna be dicks.
Yeah, as far as as long, if you're interacting with them, don't be a fucking dick.
Yeah.
And you know, like, you know, of course, there's gonna be the dude that's like just fucking completely gone out of his mind. You know, occasionally, like the fucking location of the place, but you know, like I laugh at that shit now, you know, like I don't know, I've seen it so fucking much, like there's
nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, no, yeah, there's nothing you can do about it because they're down there like on their own free will,
right?
You know,
the city knows about it though. They know about it, right?
Oh yeah,
they gotta know about it.
Yeah, they know about it. Like the fire department's down there every day for those dudes because they nod off and somebody calls the cops because they're worried about them. Like, I don't know, you know, like they're going to do whatever they're going to do.
Right.
You know, like.
I bring it up though, because I mean, I see you guys making a difference in a way.
Yeah. Trying
as positive as that sounds.
Yeah. You know, like, I mean, they come and, you know, they check out the art and get a water bottle or whatever. And like, I don't know, like I said, I'm cool with quite a few of them. Like, you know, I give them a little cash here and there or whatever. Like, you know, I'm not trying to sound like I'm a dick or anything like that, but like, you know, like I've just like, you know, like there's a few of them down there that I've been cool with that have fucking died now, you know? So it's like, you know, you just have to, you know,
cope with it. It is what it is.
Yeah. Accept that that is what it is. And like, that's the, you know, like the average life, what's the average lifespan of one of those dudes down there? Like maybe 3 years at the top, you know, at the most, like that I mean, it sucks, you know, but, yeah, I don't know. It's not that bad. It's really not that bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad. But you know, I'm thinking about the business. I'm thinking about the business. How, you know, how they stay and then they balance. What's the life cycle out there for like a business, or like a lifespan for a business? Like what, a year and 2 years for them?
Yeah, a couple of years. Yeah,
right. Because then they just like, you know, just too much.
There's been a few. Well,
there's a few hairstylists.
There's a few hairstylists that have left, but I mean, there's also hairstylists that have come in. So maybe, you know, like. Those hairstylists are just better off where they are.
Yeah.
You know? And like we'll bring, you know, like the I don't know. Yeah, it is, you know, it's just it's like a life cycle thing, I guess.
And that bourgeois thing is big, that's a big impact, man.
Dude,
right?
Yeah.
I mean that
sucks balls, man.
That hits the town in the heart, like, you know, for everyone doing, especially you guys out there.
Yeah, it's the home.
But it's cool, you know. What's cool about it is that you guys came together as a community. Everyone came together as a community, and you guys threw the events out with Ernie, and you guys were able to, do what you guys did, you know.
Yeah.
Still working on it. I mean, it's still
there's still a lot of stuff
present.
to work out with, like the insurance company and cities and engineering, and like it's still a whole thing. But I mean, yeah, dude, no, that was nice to see. Like the auctions that that I did, and then Ernie was doing like the tips, and then he had like the beer for sale, like from it was Ballast Point and Latchkey, like all their money went to, like we did pretty well with that, and it was like there was nice turnouts for both of those nights. And it was good, it was good to see like that much support, because
good turnout.
That was a good turnout.
Yeah,
that was a really good turnout.
Is it always good turnouts, or there's always ups and downs? It all depends, right?
Yeah, it kind of depends. I mean, it kind of depends. Like, I guess on the artists, for sure, and then also like during the summer, like shit slows down a lot too, because who the fuck wants to do anything in the summer, like. But yeah, no, I don't know. Like it gets easier each summer,
right?
Like like we talk about it all the time down there. Like you just figure out,
change things up.
One, yeah.
Right. You guys try to adapt.
Like figure out, just adapt, and like okay, this worked last time, and so there's just little things that like figure out as you do it, like with anything.
We still go out though. We'll still go out. Even though it's hot.
Yeah,
something to do, especially with a beer. With strangers bars out there.
There's beer involved. Yeah, man.
We'll go out. They'll go out. Yeah. I hear you, man. Yeah. There's nothing like it, man. You guys have something going on out there that's, fucking amazing. Yeah. What I've seen, you know what I mean?
Thanks. Yeah.
What up, iPodcast? This is Rob Camacho here with Step Off Magazine. If y'all rock with Omar and the crew here at iAtePodcast, then chances are you'll dig what's going on at StepOffMagazine.com and our brand new podcast, Step Off Radio. We recently had North County legend Blame One, Jaguar and Native Threat of Cosmic Force, and San Diego's very own Tall Can all come through and kick it with the Step Off crew. Come and be a part of the movement as we take a look into San Diego's hip-hop scene and rapidly growing art scene, as well as chat with other leaders, activists, and community organizers fighting for change here in San Diego and the surrounding border region over at StepOffMagazine.com. Again, that's StepOffMagazine.com. And with that said, let's get back to the program.
Seen and what I've heard.
We're all pretty proud of it.
Yeah. It looks cool. That's why I wanted to have you on. I was like, oh man, I got to talk to Jerrod and, talk to Manners, talk to a few other people, on the list, that could tell me about this.
You should get Jessica on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's been main corporate of this thing too.
Oh, dude. Yeah, Jessica's the shit.
Yeah. Right.
She's super supportive of everybody.
Right.
Yeah. She's, man. Yeah, her and Ernie, really, man, I love those guys.
What do you guys see in the future? What do you see the future of the Valley, or what do you see? How do you see this, helping the Valley with what you guys are doing?
I don't know if it's helping the Valley or not. Like, I've never really thought of it like that. Like, I just, I don't know.
You never, okay.
Like, I mean, if anything, I know that that maybe, I don't know. But, hopefully what I'm doing, by, and providing like a different outlet or, like a venue for, my friends to be seen.
Platform?
Platform. Yeah, there you go. That's the word. Hopefully that does do some good, but I don't know for sure. And I don't really think of it like that whenever I'm doing something like that. Oh, I'm doing good for everybody. Like, I just try and do better than I did the time before that, and,
I see it as that. I see you doing something good for the Valley. I think it's good. I mean,
I think it's necessary.
I know a lot of people don't see it though. Like, what I mean? I know, it's not mainstream. I mean, it is in a way, but but a lot of people don't see it. As far as, I don't want to get political here, but they don't. I know they probably don't see it. Like, they're probably just like
Yeah.
But they have helped you out as far as the city wise. If they do see you guys because they have helped you out, sponsor a few events, right? Or not really.
Well, I mean, we did that food truck thing.
Yeah. All right, that's what I'm saying. Okay, exactly.
That was cool.
That's why I bring it up.
Like the rest of it is. I mean,
that's why I bring it up. I see. That's why you and I see what you guys going on. It is something for the valley, something cool, something different for people who want to do something different.
Yes, yeah. No. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, I think it's just it's you know, like I said before, you know, like, I mean, it's the three of us right there, you know, next to each other. Like, you know, for us to not do like the Fiesta on Fifth thing would be kind of a bitch move, you know?
Right.
Like we're there. Like, let's fucking do it. So, yeah.
And how do the artists like come out, you know, to be on the Fiesta on Fifth? Did they come out wanting to be on? Do a lot of people resist, or do they come out of like, you know, out of nowhere, rushing?
No, we drag them out of the back of trucks. No, I don't know. Like, I mean, we just kind of hit people up, you know. I mean, and like a lot of people have.
Could you make the announcements? You make the announcements too on Instagram.
Yeah,
I
do. Yeah,
artist
we
call.
do a lot of. Yeah, like we all do, like the artist calls on Instagram and that sort of thing. And then, you know, like that's really all we. And then, you know, I mean, I guess direct messaging, or you know, like talking, you know, some form of fucking communication, obviously. But you know, like different weekends, there's different events in different places, like this guy's, you're usually in Barrio Logan that weekend, huh?
Manners.
Yeah, like that's Barrio Logan weekend. So, you know, like there's different events, and you know, so it's pretty different. Like little turnout each time. Like it's not consistently the same people, which would be cool. But you know, after a while, like that kind of gets a little, you know, like you like to see something new come. Oh man, excuse me, come through.
I see. What's the difference between those and like Calexicos? Because I asked that because I see Calexicos sometimes. Well, the pictures.
I don't know. Like everybody, like each different little area has like its own. Like you can kind of, you know, like it's different. Like in each little, like it's the same, but it's, you know, like there's little differences that like you notice that like people do, like from Calexico do more. Like with the style than the people from Brawley do. You know what I mean? Like it's
you could tell. Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Right.
Like it's kind of cool, but at the same time, like
so sometimes they don't want to like this is not their event, so they don't want to, you know. Participate in a sense.
Yeah. Well, oh man, there's that too. But that's, I mean, that is what it is.
Right.
It's just small town bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, but. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you know we're on El Centro. You know what I mean? I was wanting to say this because we're on El Centro. I was thinking because, you know, I don't see a lot of artists. You know, my what I do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, artists hit me up from Calexico and Brawley, whatever.
Yeah.
But you know, we're in El Centro. You know what I mean? We're in El Centro. We're mostly sometimes focus on our general area. We don't really see north and south. You know what I mean? Most of the time, we do, but we don't.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because we got our general area to focus on. So when they hit me up, I tell them like, oh shit, like I didn't know you were out there because you know what I mean. We got our general area, you know, who promote your stuff. You know what I mean? When I see people promoting your stuff, I'm like, okay, that's cool. I didn't know you were out there.
Oh yeah.
So that's kind of what you're saying.
Yeah.
In a sense, type shit. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yes.
But that's what I want to bring up in this podcast because like, okay, like being in El Centro, we focus on El Centro a lot. And that's a small town vibe. Like the small town vibe that you're saying is that, you know, we all got different areas.
Yeah.
So I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah. It's it's kind of cliquey in a way, you know, like it's cool. But I don't know. Like I don't know. Just like me personally, I've never done like the whole cliquey thing.
When it first started, though,
you know?
it was really, you know.
Like I try and like
community.
be very inclusive,
Right.
of everybody, and you know, like, I don't know, like it's, I don't know. Like, so I try to be just like I like everybody, you know, like I like hanging out with everybody. I don't, you know, like if it came down to, you know, like I know there's this big thing that I've noticed down here, like, because like I'm from the Midwest, so I've never really encountered it before until I got down here. Like the whole, you know, like it's apparently it's called loyalty, but it's more like it's almost like this weird, like click thing, you know, where it's like, oh, well, I don't like him because this, or I don't like her because this, so you can't like them because I don't like them because that. And it's like, dude, what the no, like leave me the fuck out of the bullshit, like, you know, like, you know, like if we could, you know, hang out and do some cool shit and, you know, like make something cool happen, let's fucking do it. If not, then, you know, like you just stay over there and your thing and do your thing, and, you know, I'll just try and, you know, bring together, you know, a group of just cool people that all have the same, you know, the same intention and, you know, that sort of thing. Like like if I was, you know, I mean, I'm not from here. I don't have family here, so I don't really have that to fall back on. So if, you know, like if I was like, oh, I don't like him because she doesn't like him or whatever, you know, then like I would have no fucking friends. I'd have like 2 fucking friends, and they would probably end up hating each other, and then I'd have no fucking friends. So, you know, like, yeah, like I know I'm all about the community thing. Like, I don't fuck around with
that's
that.
just small town stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just small town stuff.
Man.
Small town roots.
Yeah,
small town roots. You know, people connected to the roots, and they don't want to, you know, grow, and which is weird. You know,
grow, man.
Yeah, you have to.
Gotta grow.
You have to. Yeah, somehow, some way. Yeah. You know, don't just like, you know, stick in the circle. You know what I mean? Yeah. Grow in a way. You know.
Yeah.
I'm trying. It's hard, even though it's hard. We've talked to me and Matt talked about this shit too. It's hard. You know what I mean?
Hard.
You know, even though if you're like, you know, if you're insecure, if you're scared, you know, this and that, like, you know, it's fucking hard. Man. Yeah, we understand, but we have to.
Don't be a dick.
Yeah. Don't be a dick.
You know?
Yeah. Don't be a dick.
Just be cool and like support each other, man. Yeah. Like there's enough food for all of us out there. Right. You know? Like we just gotta figure out how to get it from the people that are employed by the federal government or the IRD. Right. You know? Like that's
right. But in the end too, you're gonna see really who's really working too. Like, you know, who's really about it. Like you said. That's why I asked about the qualifications. Well, not really qualifications, but it is qualifications of who can be a you know, as far as a solo show artist on yours.
I mean, like everybody else, you know, like they want to see basically a resume, and I don't really require that of the artist. Right. You know, like I don't like. I would rather myself be the platform, you know, that they could, you know, get a solid group of photos of if nothing else, you know, of their exhibit, and have that on, you know, on the resume to go to, you know, San Diego or Mexicali or wherever, and be like, hey, you know, like, look, I've done a show before, you know, so like that, you know, that shows more confidence for them to be able to like, oh, okay, yeah, you've done a show.
Yeah,
like,
legit artists on here.
Yeah.
And you want to know if they're going to be doing it, you know, 5 years from now.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah.
Straight up, you know. Are you serious? 5 years now you're going to be doing it. That's what I want to tell these artists who want to come on my podcast, like, that reach out to me, like, are you going to be doing this 5 years from now, or are you just going to be, you know, just wasting my time?
Yeah.
You know, because it's fact, right? You know what I mean? Yeah.
It is. It is.
Yeah. So that's why there's, you know, qualifications is good or whatever. But you even had talking about Mexicali, you had Ernesto on there.
Yeah.
On one of your solo artists. Solo. What do you call it? Just solo?
Yeah, just a solo show. Solo exhibit.
There you go. Solo exhibit. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. You bring in those type of artists out there. It's opens your doors.
Ernesto came to me, man.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was at oh man. I don't remember. I think it was at a group show that I did last. Yeah, it was the size matters one, like the 12 by 12 show that I did. And he just like he showed up, and you know, like we just kind of started talking about it, and yeah, like he brought it was his call, man. I didn't have the balls to really ask him. I didn't feel like I was there yet. You know, like,
right,
like
yeah.
I was just like kind of intimidated, like, oh fuck, man, like, you know, like I don't know if I should be doing this quite yet.
Right, because you want to more build up your resume.
Yeah,
like we were saying, like we were just talking about a couple seconds ago. Yeah. But that's fucking dope. That just shows what you got going on fucking matters.
Yeah, that was a cool show.
Yeah. Yeah, it looked dope. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. You're bringing up, legit artists. It opens doors for you.
Yeah.
Which is fucking dope.
It does. And it is.
I think it's dope. For me. You know, like I said, I'm an outsider looking in. I've been saying that's a new thing about this season. I'm saying is I'm an outsider looking in because I am.
Yeah.
I literally fucking am looking
You are.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's an advantage.
Right.
You know?
Because I'm learning.
Yeah.
I'm literally, we're learning. Whoever's listening. Like, I'm fucking learning. I get to learn your guys' craft and what you guys are doing and what's going on. And having you manners on here is just different. Like I said.
Yeah. I've always wanted to do a podcast since the first time I found out a podcast was a thing.
Yeah.
You know?
I still don't know what a podcast is, man. I still don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like I told you before.
It's all the buttons and knobs and shit.
Yeah. But it's fun. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And I'm doing it. We're doing it.
Yeah.
We're both doing
cool.
it. We'll see what happens, you know?
Yeah.
So what's next for the Kayak Club? What do you got going on for the rest of the year?
Oh, man. Well, at the end of this month, we have the Mujeres event again, the all-female group show. They did one last year down the block. Yeah, no, it's gonna be a really good show. But it's only one night. It's on the 28th of March, and then the 29th it'll be a different exhibit with the Fiesta on 5th. But dude, yeah, no, like that one, that's gonna be a super dope show.
All ladies, or women?
It's all ladies, and it's not even really my show, man. It's it's different girl putting it together. She put it together last year too. I'm basically just kind of providing the space and maybe helping hang some of the art, but everything else is all, it's it's just like this group of girls, and like they want to do it. And it's okay. Yeah, man. Yeah. Fuck yeah, you can use my space because I'm not going to use it that night. So go for it.
When you provide the space, you just, sit back and let them decorate, let them do their thing?
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah.
You say it's come here at a certain time and they just go do their thing?
Yeah, usually give them, like a day or two before. So...
Because it transforms into something else.
Yeah, and I've only excited. I didn't host the one that they had last year. It was down the block from me. But I mean, yeah, like the whole setup that they did last year was pretty impressive. It was like almost interactive to a point. So I'm kind of stoked to see what they come up with. But
I'm going off the manners one still because I mean it's when I feel like I was in his head doing that with that event.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was that was like the way that we had that kind of set up was. I mean, I don't know.
That's the only one I've been to, I think.
Yeah, it is, huh?
I think that's the only one I've been to. I think I've been there a couple times. No.
Yeah,
I can't even think.
Get down there much.
Yeah, I don't, dude. I don't. But that's why I have you on here, man. Talk about it. Talk about it. We need to talk about this. It needs to be talked about. Talked about in a way, in a sense, and somehow, some way. Even though it's already, it's already promoted enough. It's promoted a lot because I see it. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, okay, that's cool. Like,
It's I mean, it's just finished its first year, so it's got a long ways to go.
The Kayak Club has only been a year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll grow.
You plan on staying there? In that area, or we'll see?
Well, I'm planning on like keeping that there, and then I want to expand it back a little bit more. But we'll see.
What else do you do? What else do you do when you're not, focus on the Kayak Club and focus on the arts, on the artists? What do you got going on in your life?
I work.
Just work? Yeah.
I work a lot. Yeah. Just trying to stay busy.
Yeah.
With a lot of shit
to invest into your.
a lot of things in little time, and still trying to make time for other shit.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know.
Still figuring it out.
I'm supposed to. So like, I mean, like me and young man have been coming over. Like I think he's been coming over longer than I have. But like we've been coming over the last few times for these things at the pizzeria downtown. And then, man, what's that thing we're doing in Palm Desert? At the what is it? Yeah, the plaza, the Westfield, the art walk up there. On like, I don't remember when it was. Yeah,
that's for connections, right? Just make connections. Just to make connections.
Well, no, that's. I think that one's gonna be a little bit more like the one that they have in Calexico, where it's like set up like little tables,
okay.
like selling like merch and that type of shit. Okay. Yeah, like more merch and less actual art.
Right.
The flat black or something like that. The flat black.
Yeah, the flat black show or art walk thing, whatever.
You want to take it out the valley? Your art?
Yeah. No. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah.
Do more shows out there, out here somehow.
More shows, out everywhere.
Okay.
I mean, like I'm supposed to be doing a show at the Zeppelin Gallery at the Calexico SDSU campus in April. But I mean, like I just feel like it's so. I mean, it's very small. Like I can only show shit down there so much before it's just like, okay, Jerrod.
Right.
So yeah, no, like I really want to do more exhibits outside, of I mean, obviously my own space, because I kind of feel like that's cheating too in a way.
Yeah, you do it there.
Like, yeah, like I try to avoid it. Yeah.
So you're just working on your arts too when you're not working, doing this stuff, doing that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Well, I mean that's what ultimately funds the kayak club. Like I really don't make a whole hell of a lot off of that.
Yeah.
Like so, I mean, yeah. I gotta keep it funded.
That's even hard too with itself, right?
Yeah. We'll get some grants and shit going eventually.
Yeah. For the arts.
Yeah. Because like we've talked about doing like just different little murals and shit. Because there's a ton of wall space down there, and like everything is fucking brown. Like it's like brown or yellow, and it's just like so fucking just like God. Just
dull.
Yeah,
just dull.
Dull and boring and just like the fuck.
They got that Twilight thing though. They got that Twilight mural, right?
Yeah.
They got that shit going on. That's fucking cool.
They fixed that one like a few months ago. Yeah.
I mean, then you also got your little locals out there, free painters, you know what I mean? That get down,
Yeah.
Those also.
Yeah, those don't ride too long. The city usually buffs over those.
Real quick, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Right. Yeah. That'd be the goal, right? To get like a big wall and just fucking.
Right, yeah. Dude, that would be so fucking dope. Just like that.
You had the opportunity, right? Doing it. I saw that with Early Girl Manners. You did that?
Oh, yeah.
You got your own wall? Yeah, I got to talk to them. I want to bring them on here when I get the chance.
Yeah. They'd be, yeah, I'm sure they'd be super down.
Right.
I think they're going to be over on this side of the hill a little bit more.
They've been out here. They've been doing with this, but with this Manners too.
Yeah, but they should be. Yeah, I would definitely hit them up.
I'm saying, what you guys got going on out in the valley, it's just something different. You know what I mean? Bring y'all in here. It's like, okay, cool.
It's good.
Finally talking about it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see. You know what I mean? Like I said, I want to learn. I want to learn more about what's going on out there. When I make it out there. If I make it out there. I'm trying to make it out there, you know, but
yeah.
It's just the valley, you know what I mean? I got my own issues with it. You know, that's the hard part, you know? But everyone, so we got these artists, though. That's what we do what we do. So we do what we do. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
If you're listening. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, so what's anything else? You want to? Where can we find you at? Where can we find your information? How can they find you if they want to set up a show?
Instagram.
Yeah.
Instagram is usually the easiest way.
At Kayak Club or is it?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, either one. At Jerrod Storm or at Imperial Valley Kayak Club. Yeah, just send me a message. I answered it both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Anything else you want to tell the people who are listening? Whoever's listening.
Man, I don't know.
You can hear the people out there.
Oh yeah.
Can you hear that shit? That's cool.
Yeah, I know there are people out
That's
there.
cool. I can hear that.
I wasn't sure.
So I need a studio, man, but it's all right though. That's my own thing. I'll get into it later.
Soundproof box.
Yeah, it's all right though. That's just me. That's making up excuses though, you know.
Yeah, no, I know.
A lot of people make up excuses.
Yeah.
Which you shouldn't.
Yeah. Too many excuses. Oh man. Yeah. No, I don't know. Just yeah, like the last Saturday of each month is our thing. You know, it's always it's a good time. Man, thank you for having me.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah, dude. Always come on whenever you want to, promote whatever you got to promote, you know.
Yeah.
I don't like using that word.
Better. I'll get better at this promoting thing. I feel
me too. Me too. I hate that word promote, but
it is.
We have to.
It's promoting.
Yeah. We have to. You know what I mean? We fucking have to, you know?
Maybe less pot next time.
Nah, you're good. You're good. It's a dope show, man. Hey, Jerrod, man, let them know where you can find you. Thanks, you got going on, what you're doing. We're going to be out there. I support you. You're going on. Thanks, man, for coming on.
Cool.
I appreciate you. Appreciate this. All right. Thanks for listening to the podcast. Check out Jerrod Storm, Imperial Valley Kayak Club. And yeah, iatepodcast. Peace.